Hello students, today we are coming to the sixth part of the principles of inheritance and variation. Today we are going to discuss about the genetic disorders. Genetic disorders are basically classified into two. First, Mendelian disorders and chromosomal disorders. Just keep this in mind. Two types of genetic disorders are there, Mendelian and chromosomal. Mendelian means which are based on the Gregor Mendel's concept are on basis of gene. Okay, so it's a basically genetical one. And chromosomal means in which chromosomes are being mutated. Now, first Mendelian genetic disorder is hemophilia. This you can understand with this help, with the checkerboard. You can understand better. Hemophilia. Hemophilia is having carrier X chromosomes. It is basically on base carrier sex chromosome. Females are the carrier which carries the hemophilic characteristics. So you will find in the figure, check in the figure, the gamete X is carrying the hemophilic disorder. Wherever the crossing over, after the crossing over, wherever that X chromosome reaches, the disease is carried to that part. Means basically female carrier genetic X has the carrier of hemophilia. When after crossing over in F1 generation, it will be showing effect 50%. Same with the happens with the other progeny as well. Now this is a checkerboard for color blindness. Now in this, female is a carrier for the color blindness, X chromosome is a carrier, but in male it's normal. When it's gamete formation, this carrier is with that X chromosome. After crossing over, whatever the place that X chromosome goes, it will show in the progeny that the progeny is colorblind. Okay, so carrier is important in the Mendelian disorders. So all these disease symptoms, the carrier is female chromosome. So accordingly, it is wherever the place that characteristics will move, or the gene will move, it will carry on the same disorder. Now, sickle cell anemia. In a sickle cell anemia, basically what happens? The RBC is converted into a sickle shape just with the lack of the oxygen. So it can be in a heterozygous condition or more in heterozygous condition, or basically it's a lethal in homozygous condition than the heterozygous condition. Now this is a condition. Normal, that is there is a carrier, hemoglobin is a carrier for it. If the symptoms of sickle cell anemia, the carriers are given over at the top. Carrier, heterozygous, carrier, when it is being crossed, when both the carriers are, both the affected F1 generation get crossed over, then what we get? We get the normal one, two carriers, and normally dies after birth, means lethal condition. So this is a crossing over that we have studied in the monohybrid cross. The same cross we will do with attaching a carrier on the top with a certain chromosome. Okay, this is the sickle cell anemia traits. Now, phenylketonuria. In this disease, excess of phenylamine changes to phenylpyruvic acid. Means it's the disorder which caused is a backwardness in the child are physically, mentally bit numb, they are bit backward, the processing slow, and it is inherited through autosomal receive trait from the parents. There are chromosomes which are known as autosomes, it is a receive of that. Okay, now cystic fibrosis. In this, the excess secretion of something, we can say denser mucus is being generated, due to which whatever the excretory glands are there, their functioning get disrupted, and lungs get infected. Their bile juice, pancreas, liver, all things goes to malfunctioning, and this also causes bronchitis and all. Now let's move to autosomal chromosomal disorder, means disorder of chromosomes. First comes the Mongolian or Down syndrome. It's very simple. In this, n plus 1 chromosome happens. N plus 1 means normally chromosomes are 46 pairs, 46 chromosomes. In this, one autosomal means not in a sex chromosome. In autosomes, the chromosome which are responsible for the physical growth, not a sexual reproductive part, that chromosome enhances by 1 or n plus 1. Both cases can be possible. Okay. Now coming to the Turner syndrome. Turner syndrome is a basically female oriented syndrome. It's basically found in females. It's a genetic disorder characterized by hypogonadism, Turner's, and Klinefelter's is for male syndrome, having a person having more than 47. So these are the pictures for this is a disease, Klinefelter syndrome. In this, basically what happens, the sex chromosome increases by 1, due to which breast development found in males, poor beard is there, and slightly feminized structure of the body is found Klinefelter's. And when it comes to that is Turner syndrome, you will find short and structured, poor breast developments, webbed neck, and reproductive unit is not well developed. Ovaries are not well developed, uterus is not well developed, due to which infertility occurs. Okay, so these are the syndrome or chromosome syndromes which are just because of the change in the chromosomal number by 1 or by 2. Klinefelter's is found in males and Turner syndrome is found in females. So students, this is all for the day. Do prepare notes.